Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Virginia Rolling and I work at Delaware State University in the Extension Office. And I'm here today to show you how to thread a needle, knot the thread, and then put on a button. So you'll need a few items to be able to do this activity. You'll need a needle, which has a wide opening for the eye, which is this little hole at the top here. You'll need some thread, which I would recommend Coats, the all-purpose thread that you can find at the store. And then of course your fabric and a button. It can be a 2-hole button or 4-hole, and I'll show you that in a minute. So go ahead and get your scissors. That's the other item I didn't mention earlier, but you will need some scissors to cut off some thread. And if it's a little raveled at the end, make sure that you have a very clean cut on your thread. And what you're going to do is you're going to just literally put the thread through the eye, or that opening of the needle. And if you have a hard time getting it through the eye, you just can wet it with a little bit of water. And the other thing that I would recommend doing is go ahead and you can either put both of the tails, which you can see here. I'll put a little bit of a white sheet behind it so you can see it, but the two tails, you can keep those together or you can separate them depending on how thick you want the thread. I'm just going to do a single tail for now so you can see I just have one piece of thread. And what you're going to do is you just loop it around your finger to make kind of just a big loop, and I'm going to put my needle through that loop to make my knot. Okay? So I put my needle through the hole and then I tie it together like so. And you should have a knot. Now you may have to knot it a few times to make a better knot. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put up the sheet of paper so you can see this knot that I've created. This is what will go into the fabric. So you'll need to find the right side of your fabric, which side you want the button to be on top. And what you'll do is you'll get your button out, and you may have a kit like this. It comes with a few spare buttons. And you can get a 2-hole button like this, or a 4-hole button, which a lot of kits have them in there. You can see the 4-hole. I'm just going to do the 2-hole button for now. And I'm going to place it on my fabric where I'd like it to be. Okay? So you just place it and hold on to it with your fingers. So hold on to it on the fabric. Take your needle and put it underneath the fabric, like so. And then try to poke through the fabric till you find the hole, which I did here on the button. And then you can pull your needle with thread all the way through. I don't think I knotted it enough because it kind of went through, so I'm going to have to be really careful not to pull too tight. It should come up, and then you'll just go down into the next hole, as so. So you can kind of see this here. I'm going to bring it a little closer for you. You just bring the needle down into the next hole, and then pull tight on that needle so it anchors it down, and you're going to just kind of repeat that. You're going to go through that first hole again, go up and back down, okay? But make sure while you go up and down through the needle, through the button, that you pull really tight on the thread, okay? This is where it's going to anchor it in place. I would do this and repeat this about 3 to 5 times, closer to 5 because 3 is not too many, right? Once you do this and go back and forth, like I'm doing here, is you'll flip over to the back side and you will create a knot. Now you can either take the thread and make another hole and bring it through that hole, or I like to go ahead and pick up a little bit of fabric at the back, like so. Just stick your needle in, and then you wrap the excess thread around the needle head. Okay, so I've just wrapped it. Kind of give a close-up there, wrapped it around, pull on the needle, and voila, you have a knot in the back. And all you have to do with the excess thread is cut it off. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that excess with my scissors, and voila! Now everyone, you have a button secured in place. Very easy. Hope you enjoyed this demo and have a great day. Now you can save all of your t-shirts and everything that just was missing a button.